Mr. President, faculty members, world leaders, distinguished delegates, and people of the world, welcome to the dawns of science and reason. You have come from every corner of the world and represent neatly every socio-economic value, political persuasion, religious affiliation, and cultural background. It is a profound honor to stand here in my home city as a representative to deliver a message of friendship and hope and love, and I send the warmest regards from my university to your country. Thank you. Let me first of all record my thanks to the thousands of people who have joined me in this journey over the years. We, the citizens of the world, are now joined in a great national effort to rebuild our country's economic systems and restore its promise for all of our people. Yet together we will determine the course of the regions and the world for years to come. We have too great a dominance in culture to make the world a better place in service of our people. When we drive forward to change the world, we take a higher road and have a well-planned route, but we shall all face obstacles as nations. But the ingenuity of a true leader is how we respond when tough times come upon, and we all confront hardships and difficulties, but we will get the job done. As a leading university educating global citizens, prepare for a 21st century challenge. We otherwise too have been the most thoughtful and intelligent foundation calling for innovation the world has ever seen before. I do not do it for money. I've got enough. I do it for value. I am by citizenship Egyptian and by makeup a human being, and only a human being who aspires to instill the courage to use the education to have impact in their communities and in the world at large. We are concerned here with an act of humanity, with the maintaining of cultural values, and not least with a measure of considerable political importance. We will take the advantage of the ambitious vision we have on campus at our university to help ensure a full spectrum of thought and revitalize our economy, investing in new ideas and new technology. However, similar the subject matter, we are not here to tell other people what to do, how to live, and who to be. Instead, to offer partnership in science and reason, based on shared interests and values. We are coming to realizing a historical moment of truth to which this courage act shall make our economy great than ever before. We have a responsibility to address the fact that engaging people from all around the world, the best, the brightest, the most diverse thinkers from everywhere, enriches the culinary of scientific discovery. Science is not a body of language. It is a way of thinking as an engine for economic growth and as a source of innovation that enriches people's lives. It is a search for truth that illuminates every aspect of the human condition, as though we refuse to get into pressures to change our values, and the people of the world expect a move of us, and we expect more of ourselves. Let us go on being who we are, doing what we do, and sharing it with the world. Let us go on with our research, but we understand that we can only get there together. So ladies and gentlemen, the time for small thinking is over. The time for trivial fights should be left behind. We are destined to take on the courage to share the dreams that fill our hearts, the bravery to express the hopes that stir our souls, and the confidence to turn these hopes and dreams into actions. What truly matters is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by our people. Our gatherings will be remembered in the history of humanity, to which our university, the Hanz Universiteit, aims to lead the world in research, lead education and innovation with a sense of wonder and a profound love of humanity. As the day come forward, the people became the rulers of a nation, able to speak the hopes in their hearts, and by the same token, we are going to complete what the founders said, and that we will never ever quit. Of course, much of the work we do at the Hanz Universiteit needs to be more candid and resilient. This is, to a large degree, how the people build the tools, the skills, the insights that they need when you engage with the real world. We want to teach the people not just how to acquire knowledge, but also how to use it to bring people together and create solutions. We prepare our citizens for lives of meaning, and we contribute to advancing economic mobility in an increasingly unequal society. Not only we will be judged by people and history, but we will be judged by God. I want to build a university where our children can be proud, and I hope all of you will support this path. This was my dream since I was a little boy, and I am willing to die for what I believe in. It's my experience that when people know that they have been heard, respected, and understood, they are more likely to find common ground and to accept the possibility that just maybe someone else has something to offer. I'm proud that we have used the full weight of our diplomacy, and our message to the people down across the ocean is that we hear you and we see you. So as we look at the situation in northern Burma, I call on the Burmese authorities to put an end to the violence, allow humanitarian access. It is the strong nations that form strong institutions and which provide the basis of international partnerships and cooperation that builds stability to our world. As the center of this sacred obligation, there is a belief that a nation exists only to serve its citizens. This is the oath of the vision I am taking to defend our nation's borders, not just physically, but scientifically, and every responsible leader should attempt the same with its nations. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land, and people become great, not because of policies, but because they are allowed to pursue their dreams. We write symphonies, we pursue innovation, we protect free speech, and we always seek to explore and discover brand new frontiers, and we will never ever be broken by any ideological divisions, believe me. It is the people, not the powerful, who have always formed the foundation of freedom and the milestone of a 21st century innovation. That defines who we are as independent thinkers who should work super hard to bring back our jobs and borders of honor. Let this party celebrate the wealth creators, the risk takers, the innovators, and entrepreneurs. We seek not to impose our way of life on anyone, but rather to deliver a message of peace and a beacon of hope, democracy, and unity to the people of the world. A new surge of optimism is sweeping across the world, and as we look ahead, we should speak our minds openly, debate our disagreements honestly, and pursue solidarity. I want to bring safety to the poorest communities, and my ethics plan shall end the corruption in the regions. We are better off when we put our faith into action, embracing a course of honesty, integrity, and optimism, which has always been the central ingredient in human beings' character. I am asking all sovereign masters to join me in dreaming big and bold and daring things for our world. The Hanz Universiteit has set out its mission to be a world-class university, not just being excellent in our research, but being part of a wider community and putting our excellence to a purpose, helping to address the major societal challenges of our times. So, on this historic speech, we have come to assume that a nation only living as long as it is striving to do good even better as private citizen who wants to recognize advances in scientific research and discovery to make the world a better place. In doing so, we affirm our faith in what we can observe and test and validate and replicate and therefore know to be true. We affirm that evidence-based facts, not alternative facts, are our currency as scientists, and we here at the Hanz Universiteit will love you and honor you. So let us go out to the world boldly, thoughtfully, and fiercely. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless your universities and countries.